Hello, welcome to Behind the Numbers Budgeting. This is Emily, and today we're going to do a catch-up of October. October was a really busy month for me. I went on vacation, and you'll see that the numbers all in my financials. So I'm just going to run through this really fast. So for October, we had just slightly more income. Let me zoom in. We had slightly more income come in. I budgeted 1655. We had 1658. We had some interest come in. Patreon had a problem where they double charged my credit card, so I put that down there twice. That left us with $2,520. Eating out, and I don't think I wrote that down what the actual eating out amount was that week. Yeah, you can see that I was really busy. I didn't even finish filling this out. I will look at this really quick to try and figure out how much that was for that week. But yes, I was getting ready for vacation. It just was not. So for that week, that was $29.20. And then you had gas that week. That is correct. Let's get the calculator out. But yeah, totally crazy week. That would have been $59.17. $461.09. All right. So for the sinking funds, I ended up putting in a little bit more. $1,840. I ended up using 404 of my sinking funds, coming out to the 1436. And then coming up here, let's see how that went for savings for that week. So emergency funds ended up being 120. I don't have the penny challenge a month. That was definitely 500. Sinking funds adding back in 404. So what does that leave us with? 994.29 minus 500 minus 404 minus. That doesn't make sense. Anyways, in the end, it came out to 0, I promise. So that was October. If we come over here and we look at the sinking funds, it was my week to buy food. I bought some alcohol. I had some fun money I spent. We had $223 spent with the dog. We had to take her to the vet. She hurt her paw. Home repairs, $24, ended up being the 404. So that was week 1. Week 2 of October, I got about $100 more in income. I transferred some money from my HSA to reimburse for costs spent. We had YouTube, Excel, water, solar, internet, I did get that Patreon refund, so that's reflected here. And then the total of that was $220.11 for the fixed expenses. Eating out was $70.37. I didn't buy gas. That left us with $1,569.37. Budgeted $1,310. I ended up putting $1,520 into my sinking funds using $265 for a total deposit of $1,255 of sinking funds. Go back to emergency savings. I had budgeted $75, saved $50. Sinking funds, I always add it back in, $265. Actually, next year I'm going to be doing that differently, and so I'll see that change next year. Penny challenge was negative 0.63, and I just take that out of my buffer in my checking account. And then that was zero. So that was October, week 2. And here are the sinking funds. I started with $3,888, put $1,520 in, used $265, leaving me with $5,143. Ended up spending some more money on food, $3 worth of fun money, household, $25, pet dog, $34, travel, just buying the last things for travel was $23, and that was week 2 of October. All right, week 3 of October. Income was slightly higher, $1,818.61. I did receive my rental income of $1,163.80. I had fixed expenses as expected. Eating out was $3 because this was the week I actually left for my vacation, so there was not much eating out before I left, and then anything after that on my vacation went into travel. Sinking funds, $5,143. Expected contribution of $2,000, zero budgeted to spend, and that left me with $7,143 budgeted. What actually happened was I started with $5,143. I deposited $2,000. I spent $1,000, leaving me with $6,066 in my sinking funds. All right, emergency. I ended up putting $100 towards emergency fund. Penny challenge was 0.33. That just goes into my buffer in my checking account. We spent $600 into my Schwab account because currently I'm not saving through my job for a 401k. So then I put that into my personal retirement account, which actually isn't a retirement account. It's after tax funds. Sinking funds, $1,077. I add those back in. So you can see here where that sinking fund spend went. $22 to food, $8 to fund money, household $24, housekeeper $120. And I just pulled that out in cash, so I pay the housekeeper in cash. Travel, of course, this was the week I was gone on travel. I spent $688, and then $215 for insurance. Can't remember what that was. Anyways, no, that was my car registration, $215, yes. Total spend of $1,077 from sinking funds, deposit $2,000, leaving me with $6,066. So, that was week 3. Week 4. Rollover, 180. Income was $785.84, reflecting from the previous week that I had not worked as much. Cricket was $45. Eating out was $53.40 from when I got back. Sinking funds, started with $6,000, deposited $335, ended up spending $1,976, ending with $4,425. That was a very spendy month. Part of that was vacation. Penny challenge, negative $756. Going into my not my retirement account, into my stocks and bonds and stuff. 200. Rollover was 340 for next week, and then adding back in my sinking fund spend, and that left us with the zero base budget. Going back to the sinking funds for week 4 of October, $25 in food, $120 in spend money, $60 more went to the housekeeper, pulling out more cash. Travel, of course, this was the big spend, $1,045 on travel. All in all, I think my travel expenses were just short of $5,000. But money well spent. And then I'll make up this negative over the next couple of weeks. Mortgage, paid my mortgage $475, HOA fees $251, total spend of $1,976, leaving me with $4,425. So that is a quick catch up of October. Thanks for watching.